Hello. Hey. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yadel and I'm a South Sudanese. I'm a mother. As you can hear on the background, there are children crying. There's a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old. They all crying. My topic today is why I think motherhood is not easy. Other people might take it as like, okay, it's easy to them, but to me, it's completely not easy. If you hear on the background, my kids are crying. I I had washing on the line and it started raining and I had to run out to get the washing on the lines, and because they had my other 7-year-old school uniform, so I had to get them. You can see my hair, it's wet. I had to quickly grab this that I'm wearing so that I can go and get the clothes without getting rain on. It's a dressing gown. The kids that are crying on the background, I had them the all day, and I tried to put them to sleep and they didn't want to sleep. It's very late now. They're supposed to be sleeping, but for some reason they've refused to sleep. Have given them Panadol thinking maybe they're in pain. It didn't work. It's still not working. I've given them food, but it's hard. So as a South Sudanese mom, I think being a parent is not easy, especially being a mother. You might see people out there telling you, oh, have children, have a child, have a child. Honestly, they're not going to be there for you. They can only be there for you once in a while, not every day. So if you want to have children as a mother or as a girl of a South Sudanese background, especially Dinka, you need to think twice. Just be prepared mentally. Know that you are on your own most of the time. It's just not easy. It is not easy. It is very hard to be a mother, and I can testify for that. Look at it this way. These kids don't belong to a woman on her own. They belong to a mother and a father. But most of the time, as a Dinka woman, you are the one looking after the children. All the relatives that were telling you, oh, have children, have a child, get married, everything, huh? They don't exist when time had happened. Hopefully those children go to sleep soon. I quickly came here to let you guys know that people do go through a lot in Australia. And especially when you have children and you don't have anyone supporting you. I am not trying to blame other people who are not supporting me, because when I had my children, I had my choice of having them. I'm just trying to tell you that don't rush into having children. If you think you have a future that you want to have, please have your future first. Look after yourself first, and then plan properly for your children. The most disadvantaged thing I have learned with having children is that when you have children with someone you're not married to, it is hard. Dinkan people think that being married is having a children with someone. No, that's not the right way. You gotta have a certificate, and they have to prove them to themselves that they want you by paying dowry. And if they don't do any of that, my sister, you are just gonna be like some of us. Just don't be a person who have a child crying on the background without the father supporting you. Go and get married to a man who can go to work, a man who will bring food into the house, a man who will hold your hand when the children are crying. Get married when you know you are happy with that person. Another thing, don't just look at them in the like, don't think they are good people because they are good in the community. The way they live behind the curtains is not the way they live on the other side of the curtain. As I can tell you, I am a testimony of what it's like to live on your own with children that you didn't have on your own. So my people, today I advise young girls, young women out there, if you are young and you don't want to have children, take your time. Don't get pressure from the families. Don't get pressure from the friends. Don't get pressure from looking at your colleague who were in school with you, or who went to, who you know and you are older than them and they have children or anything. You do not know what they're going through. Too many women live inside houses with men. They don't know. You don't know why they live inside those homes. You don't know what they do, and you don't know the reason why they are there. So take your time and don't listen to anyone telling you, have children, get married, because the Sudanese married are not supported, especially in this generation. The men have become totally useless. And when women were told in the Bible that one day women, when people are told in the Bible that one day men will be needed by women just for a name, people thought it was about women. But no, it's about men. Some men have become totally, honestly, I don't know how to describe them. But yeah, they don't want to be like, I don't know how to describe them. They have so many children with women, maybe different women, maybe one woman, and they don't want to be there for those children. What I've come to learn about real connection for children with parent is that a child do not connect to the mother because the mother gave birth to them. No, the child connect to the mother because the mother has been there for them. The same as a father. Your child will connect to you as a father because you were there. If both of parents are there with their children, the children will connect to both of them equally. So one day when your child do something for one parent and they don't do it for you, just know that you haven't been there for them. And not being there for them is not okay. That is not life, how life is. You receive love when you're given love. So if you are the parent that do not want to give your children love and you expect them to love you, please forget about that love, because this child will never love you. This child will never feel anything for you. Yes, you will be there as a father, as a mother, but the child will always know who was there for them. So please stop giving. And if you're the people that give other people pressure to have children and to get married, stop it, because your physical help is needed. If you cannot physically help these people, please don't tell them to have children. If you cannot physically help a woman, don't tell them to get married, because you're not going to be there for them. If you were to be there for them, okay, tell them, I will look after your children. I will provide for them. I will sleep with them when they need to go to work. When you want to go and have shower, I will look after them. But don't tell people to have children when you are not going to physically support them. Touchable support is more important than the talk, because you people have learned to talk more than you do. Give people physical support. Theory is too much in our country. Theory is too much in our Dinka culture. Theory has become nothing but causing a lot of pain. So you people, stop telling people to have children. And if you know someone who is not responsible, please tell them to be a little bit responsible. Or otherwise, you people that walk around with these people that do not have responsibilities, we all know that you are just like them. Because responsibilities start with you. They say if you work with thieves, you're gonna be a thief. If you work with people who are not responsible, you are going to be irresponsible as well. So I was just coming for a short video just to let you guys know I'm still alive and I'm still well. And I believe one day this will come to pass. And me and my children will be okay. They will remember when I used to let them cry because I wanted their brother to go to school in the morning, not in a wet uniform, or to stay at home because his uniform was rain on because they didn't want to go to sleep, and they wanted me to hold them all night. They will also remember that we will come a long way because they will see by the fruit of me raising them. I will make sure these children grow up to be people. And I also encourage you sisters who are out there, if you are struggling like me, if you are struggling like other women, please be strong. Have courage and teach your children to be respectful. Teach them to at least appreciate you, because when a child appreciates you, they will know a reason why you work so hard for them. And they will always be there for you when time comes. I'm not trying to say now we are raising children so they can be there for us. No, because this is different life. Children will not be there for you. I work in aged care and I know people who have raised their children. They raise them to be great people. But you know what they do? They leave. They'll die in aged care on their own without anyone holding their hand. We are the people that work in aged care, we are the one that hold their hands. But they will be telling you, I have 7 children, I have 4 children, I have 6 grandchildren, I have 22 grandchildren. But where are they? They're all gone. So raise your children so they can have their own hands. So they can know that you struggle with them, but you guys made it. Raise your children to learn to appreciate you. Because when a child learns to appreciate you, they will listen to you. Because when you teach your child to say thank you for doing something, even something small, they will know that appreciation is the only way that will let people do more for you. And they will learn to appreciate you. So with all that, I thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you didn't subscribe, and come back for more videos. I will do another video next time. And I didn't want this to be my comeback. I wanted to do a good video to welcome you guys all, but the situation has forced me to make this short video just to show you what it's like to live in Australia. You can hear the kids on the background. They're still crying, and it's been 13 minutes while I'm doing this video. It just didn't start 13 minutes ago. When I put the baby down, he started crying. When I pick him up, he is quiet. I can't live that kind of life, and that's not how it is. I'm supposed to be with someone. When the baby cries, they take him. When he is crying and I have something else to do, they could have been helping, but they don't do that. So for all that, I am talking to young girls out there. Set yourself up for success by not having children too early. I'm not saying I had children too early. I had my first when I was 24. But I felt like I had them earlier because I don't have anything in life. My life now is about my children. It's how to pay their rent, how to pay their bills, how to feed them. So we don't go into the street together. So don't have this kind of life. Get whatever you need to get in life, and make sure you are very successful before you have relationship with a man. And to let that man prove to you that they really love you and they want to be there for you by paying the dowry and getting married to you properly before you have children. Otherwise, they just want to play around with you. Because some of the men don't want to settle until they are 60, until they are 70, so they can have someone to be next to them when they are in pain. But at their young age, they don't want to share that life with other people. They just want to have freedom, which is the reason that will force a man to want to have relationship with you and not want to marry you properly and not want to pay the dowry. Before, I used to be against dowry, but then I come to realize, no, today I have just realized, let the man pay dowry on you. It doesn't matter if your parents are going to take all the dowry or what. Let them at least pay the dowry and let them marry you properly. Don't have children before someone marry you with a marriage certificate and pay the dowry. So young girls, be very careful, because the way people walk in the street, the way they talk in the public, the way they stand in the churches and freak, the way they dance in the church and in the bull Dinka dance, that's not what they actually do. They live a complete different life behind the curtains. And it will always come into the light when you are together with that person. So please subscribe to my channel. My name is Yadel, and it's nice seeing all of you. If you are my subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please watch the video, like and share for more videos. Bye.